welcome back to Bellevue. We are in Cities Skylines again today, actually all day. And if my voice cracks it once in a while, I apologize. I live streamed for, I don't know, actually I don't know, 10 hours or so yesterday, and again another 10 or something today. So I'm not sure how much longer my voice is going to go, but I thought I'd give you a little look around the city here that had all the dead people yesterday. This was the section that was mostly built yesterday, and I've been working on some other bits and bobs today. It's slow. I build slow. Absolutely. I know this. But I keep saying, I have no place to go. Why not? It's like, it's not like you stop at some point. So there's no end. There's no winning. There's nothing to worry about. So we've got a few different, different bits and bobs going on. We've got a lumber industry here, which is, we got lots of forests and things, trying to keep it quiet for the rest of the world. We had a little bit of traffic problems. It wasn't too bad. Nothing actually got backed up, but we had a lot of big trucks going up and down the main road, and I wasn't too keen on that just because I didn't think that would be a good thing for traffic. So we just put the road back here. Now this area a while ago was a great big oil well, and we missed some bits at the edges, and that was, that's still there, and it was like, yeah, you know what, I'm tired of looking at this. It is just pretty ugly. This is pretty ugly stuff. So we took it out and we did a little urban renewal, and we've turned it into a place called Vineland. Some of the names here are requested by various viewers on Twitch and stuff like that. So that's cool. Now we got the trucks. Oh, I got it. I like this part. One of my favorite parts of the city. There's nothing in it. The trucks are driving up the road, and look at this is what they're driving through. You're in a little forest. Just like that. We put the little camera thing on here, and then just look at that. Taking the little things to the rail station. Isn't that cute? So, it's just a quiet little road off to the side. I was going to continue building, and I thought, you know what, it might be nice to have a forest just near the place. We could put some hiking paths through it. I think that works out really well. And just kind of leave it wild. I think we're going to do that. Every city needs some serious green space. So then we've got the, this is not elegant, this is not pretty, but it just solved all the traffic problems in such a hurry. We have 2 cargo rail stations. We had a lot of traffic from here, and they were all coming up, where are we here? This main road. They were coming into town here, and this was pretty bad. It got backed up to about this area, about halfway down the block. We'd get backed up with trucks. Going in was fine, but coming back out was a bit of a problem. And we finally got the things connected through this. They're coming out of here, and then a lot of them are leaving the city that way. They can turn around and go off in any direction right there. A lot of them are just going over, to do shipping at whatever or whichever train station is available. And then we have the trucks coming in because they were going out there, but they were still coming all the way down and coming in that road, and it was causing a fair bit of traffic. And here, because they've got to hit all of these farms for pickups, there's some serious traffic. See, we got this thing going on here where the truck is just stopped in the middle of the road because, this is like, I'm bigger than everybody else. So what are you going to do, right? And occasionally you get these punky little, traffic congestion areas like this, like the car going, dude, really? But he'll sit there until he gets his load picked up or unloaded or whatever it is he's doing. This is, I hate this. It's so uneven. It's terrible. But it really, that one intersection, just taking that one intersection out made such a difference through here. It was enough. It was enough. There are a lot of trucks, absolutely. It's a very noisy part of the world. It's all industry. You got cows mooing and pigs squealing, and I'm sure roosters are screaming in the morning, and then all those trucks going by. Now, we started out with nice dirt roads because it's farming, and this really didn't work out very well. People did not want to come back here to work. They were abandoning buildings all the time. And then I went on a break, and I came back, and when I came back, it had sorted itself out. So, what are we going? Low density. Am I hitting? Oh, I'm clicking the wrong place. So it's low density land value. Yeah, I may be fixing that. Because when I put this in, And I had not put in farmland before. I didn't know how it was going to work. I didn't know what was going to happen. And I thought, well, they build 4 blocks off the roads. So if I put the roads 8 blocks apart and just fill them with farmland, I was hoping for, big fields and maybe, they could connect. Like these two, at least they're both green. There's no fence around it. It looks like one contiguous entity sort of thing. This one's not too bad. There's 2 there. So I was hoping I could just have a whole lot of greenery going on. And it wasn't working out because people just would not come even from here to work there down a dirt road. So I had to put the housing a lot closer. And there are, well, here, I'll just show you. There are these little bits of houses here and there. So that was the price we had to pay to sort out this small town agricultural area. But that means when all these housing went in, it's just all these straight lines. Now, I don't seem to mind it over here because you've got this patchwork thing going on. It's kind of pretty. I like, this is fine. Having the straight roads, and it's nice and efficient. I mean, you see that a lot in farming areas, at least in, like the Midwest United States and in different places. I've lived before that had farming exactly like that. This area, man, I hate it. I keep taking out places and putting in a block of trees, but it's a block of trees. Every time I look back here, it's like the square of doom. Now, I don't need all my roads to be like this. These are like this because I was just trying to follow the river and, stuff like that. We have squares. We have places that are just neat and tidy. I don't mind this, we got a section here. We've got some long straight roads there. We've got these little blocks over here. And they're fine when they're kind of mingled with other things. And I tend to build one neighborhood at a time. So they do come in different. Some are there for efficiency. Some are there because they've put in, decided on a residential subdivision. And we do things like this. And then sometimes we have to connect roads and change other things, whatever. But I'm really having a hard time with that farm. That farming area is driving me crazy. It's not got great land value. It's really noisy. It's not a pleasant place to live. I love these pathways. There's a little metro station there, kind of down here, out of the way, where it's away from the housing and the noise won't bother anybody. Put in this pathway, and then all of these people just started walking to the metro station rather than driving around. That was really nice. Oh, my voice is going. So, yeah, I've used these walkways, sometimes to much better effect than others. This one was used really well for a while, and I put in something. I can't remember what it was. I changed one thing, and nobody's, they've just never used it again. But it looks nice, so that's cool. Some of these walkways have been very successful at routing traffic into new places, and I'm on the wrong side of the map entirely to show you. Like over here, we've got this little walkway coming off the main street there, and it goes, they use it. It's great. It works out fine. People can work in one place and just, live in one place, walk to work. I keep seeing, university here. That's good. One of them. I now have 2 universities. Education is very important. These are new areas. We really haven't done too much with them, obviously. This road here may or may not get a massive upgrade at some point. This could end up being, depending on we haven't made some decisions yet about a few things, but that road could end up being quite large, so I haven't done too much beside it. This walkway, we had a lot of residential over here, and at one time, the entire oil industry sat here. So I put in the walkway, and all these people started walking to work. It was amazing. It works. I love these pathways. It just frees up so much traffic right away. You can make them look nice, and there you go. People are using them. It's good. It works out really well. So yeah, we have some long, straight, as long as there's things around it that are not making it completely and utterly dull, it's fine. This section was just straight because it was just oil fields. It was just about getting the job done, getting the oil out of the ground. And when I was redoing it, when we were reclaiming the landscape, people were saying, please don't do that again. It's horrible. And I agree. This, and I'm thinking, this may be time for some urban renewal. I'm actually, I've got the money. I mean, I've got $4 million. You see, this is just not a happy place. This is now functioning, and that's good. It's time. It's time. So, you know what? I'm going to save my game first. Just in case. Because, yeah, this can get pretty, you know, I'm going to pause. And here we go. Let's do this. Let's get this done. First of all, I want to see, okay, this is farming. I'm probably going to try to leave that, the park. That's cool. I've got a little metro station here. Little, you know, a little bit of commercial, a couple offices there. Even farmers need offices to take care of all this stuff. And I will probably put some more of those over here. But this is just, yeah. You know, I give them roads with trees and everything, and it's just not working. This is just not working. So, let's get rid of it. We can just dezone this. This row I'm going to leave. I'll show you why. It's a little mod, and I'm not sure even what is going on here with this. It was just this little medieval house, and I thought that'd be cute to have one. We can put one in, and we can build a story for it, right? It'll be awesome. Now, the colors are kind of, and the 5 of them went in on their own. I don't know why. I did not put these there. But they're, I just don't want to tear them down. I don't know how they got there in the first place, and I kind of like them. And we've got a ton of trees around here. We got a metro station there. Like, the outside of this is going to be okay, but yeah, this got to go. So that section right there is what we are going to be trashing. Isn't this going to be fun? Fun. Now, if I let the game run, they would just start to kind of devolve. This is just, stuff is just going to disappear. Let's go back to the zoning one more time. I wish I could keep the zoning up at the same time that I'm bulldozing, because that would be awesome. Because sometimes there are things you don't actually want to take down, right? It's like, no, not that one. Which I'm afraid I might be doing. I don't, well, you know, what could possibly go wrong? It's all good. It's all good. So this one and this one can go. That, yeah, those can come out too. Actually, those are probably fine. What the heck? We're here now, right? Let's just do it. This one and this one and this one and this one. These guys, it's okay, sweeties. You're going to be happier here very, very soon. That is the first abandoned house I've had here in a long time. I have to admit, it's been working. It's been okay. And what is this building here? That's commercial. Okay, so I took out a commercial. Oh well. Stuff happens. So yeah, this is seriously boring. Now, I don't know how I'm going to, quite frankly, can I move this? Oh, I can just pick up this park and move it. You can just wait it out right there. You'll be fine. You have to trust me. Just have to trust me. And this is a relatively busy road. I don't have a lot of traffic problems. It's actually pretty quiet. This is one of our busiest roads. And that is in part because they're just stopping at all these farms. Like, every one of these farms have to have a truck pick up stuff. It's like, oh my God, that's amazing. That is just wild. Now they're saying, of course they don't have, there's no people. We'll fix it. You gotta just work with me. But I want less intersections, first of all, because I think this road would be vastly improved if it had less intersections. That one will stay. Now, of course, it's got the other side. Anyway, if I take that out, I'm going to lose all of these. So we'll start here. Okay, now what can I do? What can I actually do to make this a better place? That's a good question. We need the roads because we would not have any farming. So I'm going to attempt to leave that as is and just do something on this side to break this boring stuff up a little bit. Now I could build all along there. That would be fine. And I will have that. That's going to stay regardless. But even having a three-way stop, if they just have traffic coming off the one side and most things can go through, even that's going to make a difference. You know what? I'm just going to do it. They'll rebuild. They can rebuild. They can just do it. Just get rid of these. We'll get it sorted out. And if you build, they will come. We hope. But I did save the game first. It seemed like a good idea at the time, right? You know, with the zoning, I think I'm just going to take out these as well. Do I get it? Yeah. And just leave the farms on the other side. So at least all the turning will be over there somewhere. Or most of it. I don't like these buildings anyway. I wanted fields, darn it. I wanted lots and lots of fields. Now the fertile land, see most of it's up there, and you can see we tried to put the odd house in where the land wasn't too, as good. And that's why the farms were there, because that's actually a pretty good place. So maybe we might put some of those back. This would just leave one four-way here. This will have a problem though, because it no longer has a road attached to it. Okay. And the zoning, just remove it and we can deal later. So how do we make this have enough houses to support the industry? I'd still like to have that sort of small town feel for things. You know what? I'm just taking out that road too. We're just going to take it out and we'll start from scratch. So I want the small town feel. I want it to feel like a village, but it's got to have enough people around it to actually support that much industry. And that's the chunk of industry. They need some houses. So what could we do with this? How do we make it pretty? And these are the only guys that have the roads with trees around them. We're going to need something to connect here. So if I just have two, then that would be a three-way. Yeah, is that Sorry, thinking here. I'm not doing a very good job. It's been a long day. Very long day. Do I have any roads coming out this side? No, only here. This one. So if I snag this one and do what? If I snag this and do a little curve. Okay, what can we do? We got to be able to make this decent. I would like to have only one major intersection over here, if at all possible. Just to free this road up a little bit. See, it's already prettier. But the problem will become population density. And maybe it just means that this area over here, now that we've bought the other place, maybe I just need to put a road around, out this way, and I could add some more housing over here, right next to the noisy freeway. All right, let's see. That's there. Okay, that works. And if we did a crescent, this road actually is not very busy. This really isn't too bad. But I don't want I want this freed up just a little. It's not there's no traffic backups. There's nothing like that. I just want to make sure there never will be. I want it quiet and peaceful. And this is a really noisy part of town. I guess because this is considered industry. It's, well, watch the noise pollution. is not nice. This is terrible. Those the poor people that live back there. It's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. So what we need across here is a massive pile of trees so that the people who are on this side at least have the opportunity to occasionally sleep at night. Because it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. Now this road isn't busy at all. This one is a little bit more, but this one doesn't really go anywhere, right? So let's grab. What would happen? Is that gonna? That's a lot of empty space. We need more. There's that straight line again. I don't think so, Tim. If we did this, at least it's a gentle curve. And then, and I know these intersections are not efficient, but I like them. So this leaves us some room for trees. And that was a big, everybody was complaining today, going, it's just like straight lines. There's no room to plant a tree. And, you know, we took out a few blocks here and there and put trees in, but it didn't do it. You know, it just wasn't working out that well. And maybe as much as I hate the thought of wasting even that much fertile land, maybe we should just let it go. I was really surprised at how hard it was to get this agriculture area to work. It really has been kind of painful. Not kind of painful. It's been horrible. It's been really really hard. So if we grab a road here and then just do one of these, and then do one of these. That lets us build all the way around there. One of these. This will not be near as efficient, and I think what I might end up doing is put in just one or two pieces of high residential along this end and hope this works. Okay, this is not good. This is not good. No. You can't say build it beautiful and then put something like that in. Just no. I can't do it, guys. Can't do it. So if I go here and then and around, no, not enough. Up here. Okay, what would do? Can I just? It's still wonky, isn't it? Roads are harder than they look. That's a quote from Quill. Roads are harder than you think. And I just went, no, if Quill finds it hard, I have no hope. I have no chance whatsoever of making this. It's still kind of a Well, maybe with enough houses you won't see it, right? I'm going with that. With enough houses, it'll be fine. Plant trees. Put in trees, it'll all be fine. There you go. That's all we got to do. And we do need housing back here because this area needs people to work it. So if we could just do that. Yeah, we could actually. And this needs to be houses. But now see, all these little gaps will have trees in it. The neighborhoods are going to be so... Oh no, I was going to plant trees back there just for the noise. See, the easiest, most efficient place to have housing, and it really does need trees. The noise is horrid, and trees make a difference. They just do. And I tend to use a lot of these for the noise, like along the highway here, because they're just big, and they get the job done in a hurry. And you gotta like that. Because there's no way that this could ever become, you know, any kind of semi-decent place to live with the kind of noise levels these guys are having to put up with. It's pretty grim. It's pretty bad. Geez, all of that. Okay, what I can do, I can grab this, however, and make that housing. And we can grab these back here and do something like this. Although you know what, I'm pretty darn sure this is a massive noisemaker too, isn't it? Of course it is. Of course it is. What do you do? Okay, you know what? I'll just plant trees there too. Yep, many trees, all the trees. Put a little house over there, and that's got some trees around it because of that already. And I could do just a big serious block right there. Put some of these in. We will put in the, you know, we gotta have some little, a few little shops. My God, we gotta have something where these guys can go and, you know, buy ice cream at night and things like that. Which has happened here a couple times today. It's in my head. Back to this. And just fill these up as much as I can, I guess, because we do need the people. Now, again, I am wondering about right over here. If I put in a good solid block of high residential, because, you know, they'll be able to use the metro and do all those things, and it's kind of, you know, it's off the area a little bit. We're going to need a park. We will need a park. These people will have children. They will need a park, a playground. They will need a playground, absolutely. Now, what would, maybe I know that we need trees. I was going to cheat. Yep, definitely going to cheat. Can I put it here on this? We'll put it in. I don't want to a playground in the middle. I'd rather have more like a park in the middle, so you get that sort of town square feeling. But these are, well, that's a plaza. That would be like a town square feeling. But what's the area of effect of this thing? It's actually pretty good. Look at that. It's kind of amazing, isn't it? It doesn't reach those poor people in the back, but wow, these guys have no parks. All right, gotta fix that right away. If I did put it over here, it would make those people back there happy. We'd have one gap without, yeah, I think I'm going to. These poor people back there need all the help they can get. I'm going to put this up on this road. We will have a gap where the trees are not there. But I think it'll be appreciated in time that we made this choice. And I can put a couple more big ones right here. Just tuck them into the edge of this as much as possible. Yeah, and I will need a block here because this is just going to be, you know, not nice to anybody. And go back to my zoning. Okay, well, they're going to build over a couple of those, but that's cool. So I have a little bit high and a little bit high here. I have the park over there. I still don't have sort of a town plaza thing going on, unfortunately. It would have been nice to have a little town square, right? A little village. I would have liked that, but we don't have it. So we do. And the curves make it much less efficient on every level. Like it makes everything a lot harder. It'll be a lot prettier at the end of the day, but it does make it a lot harder to get there in the first place successfully. Well, shall we turn it on and see what happens? See if the whole place implodes again and everything gets abandoned, and oh, it'll be so fun. You know what I can do though, right over here, because this is out of that zone, I can put in a couple of bits of high residential places over here. And I know they are wanting industry, so what do you say we put in an office or two in a couple of other places and let them get excited about filling that up. And maybe they won't notice that I took out an entire neighborhood. Okay, so I feel like I'm about to walk up on a creeper and it's going to go boom in my face. Okay, let's see what happens. The new plaza looks really sophisticated. Isn't that nice? That's nice. They're happy about the new plaza with trees. Yeah, definitely. Okay, let's speed it up a little bit and see how bad this gets. See, I lost 777 people last week, or 800 over a couple of weeks there. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. All of these people are having to walk out of town with their things on their back because I trashed their houses right under them. See, there's one of those little doodobs. Isn't it cute? Totally impractical, but I love it. They're so cute. And I said, I don't know how 5 in a row ended up there, but. And that's the only place I've seen them. It's just right here. They're just cute. Now, I do have, yeah, I have all the required amenities. Wow, okay, let's hope this works. Make it go faster. See how much money I'm going to lose before it sorts itself out again. Okay, people are moving back in. Not 800 at a pop, but it'll happen. It'll come. You'll see. It'll be fine. Julie likes it here. Julie Harvey says it's a good city. That's awesome. And yes, I often find myself just sitting here watching. And when this gets sorted a little bit, you know what, while this gets sorted, this is the area I'm worried about over here. That this is going to start falling apart in a hurry because there just isn't people to work here, like that place. And I may have to do something for an extra row of houses over here. I'd rather not, but it could happen. I hope I didn't tear down any, like, fire offices or anything. Now, there's the one there. This is not, like, absolutely ideal. You know what we could do? We'll just put one there where that place is unhappy. We could do that, right? We could. Look at that. Solved. 2 problems. Just like that. I love it. Crime. What is crime? Has crime done anything? No, we've had no crime. We've got 1 police station. We have never had any crime at all. It's just never come up. Healthcare is okay. Not brilliant, but it's okay. Where's the nearest? Okay, we've got a massive hospital right here. How bad can it be, guys? Really? And the death care is sorted. That's okay. Come on, get out of here. Nope. Okay, so they're moving back in. And oh my goodness, even with that little right there that's going to bother me for a while, I can live with that one. I can totally live with that one. And our population is picking back up. This is good. I should have checked the population before. I didn't even notice what it was before I started trashing the joint. What is this? Low land value. It's going to get better, I promise. We just need, well, we get a park right there. So what am I going to do for you to make you happy? Oh, nobody even lives there. You know what I'm going to do? Watch this. It's a thing. You take out these little bitty tiny chunks that don't really do all that well anyway. And you just use the space. Oh, you know, I got this little pocket park. I don't know what else to call it. It was a mod. Somebody made this little teeny tiny park. Where is it? This one. 80 cents a week. It's going to cost me $1,000 to put in. It's going to cost 80 cents a week. And look at how happy. Look at the level of happiness. Okay, that's a little bit broken, but I like it. Oh my goodness, what I can do with this. This is going to save so many things. Okay, thank you, Mod. It was one of the developers that did it, but thank you. That's just sweet. That is just sweet. Where can I just tuck in one little tiny square of awesome? Right there. Look at this. I don't know what's in there, but look at this. Okay, that's brilliant. Best park ever. Because these guys obviously need something in dire desperation. And do I have a corner place where I can put a park? All right, what is that, I wonder? Is that one of those little, yeah, when you're rezoning things, every once in a while, there'll be that one little pocket of doom that just won't go away. It's like a building was there and it didn't dezone right or something, and it's a problem. Look at this. Look at all the happy little people. It's so cute. I just put another one. That's funny. That's really good. When you're desperate and you want to put a park and you've really messed everything else up, now you know what to do. You can download it from the workshop. And look at this. Life is awesome. Oh God, that's actually kind of cute. I get these little crazy places where things don't fit. And now it doesn't matter. Oh, what? You need a park? I got this. It's all good. It's all good. All we need is a tiny little place with one free square that's on the road. Just the one. Look over here. Look over here, right there. Nothing is building there. Now life is lovely. These guys will end up getting a nice park of their own, but this is too funny to miss. Where can I put... Wait, no. Can I put it there? No. Why not? I thought I could put it right in that little... I can't do that. Why can't I do that? Oh, look at this. There we go. Okay, I feel like I'm totally cheating here. This is... Oh, well. Where am I going? Wrong neighborhood. Over here. Okay, this is, you know, this is better. And how is this holding up to my scheming and plotting and such? Now, you want to see something happen. I gotta show you. I love this part. That's called the Amityville Heights. So I want to take out part of this because we don't need this to be industrial farming anymore. That's just going to there. So we're going to make a new area over here. We'll just grab the whole thing. What the heck? And I really like this part. Now this is farm area. It's small town. It's people who want nice spaces for their children and they want to, you know, live close to the land and all that sort of thing. But when we, okay, grab that, go into the policies, we are going to give these people high-tech housing. Look what it says. Turn homes into much cooler, smarter homes to raise land value around them. It increases land value a little bit. And the last time I did this is going to be all the same. That's fine. The last time I did this, they just started rebuilding. It was like, oh yeah, everybody's happy. And you just go bing, bing, bing. Like, look at this. It just goes. They immediately just say, oh, well, then I'm part of the elite people. I'm getting a better house. Garbage collection. Uh-oh. See, I just moved all the garbage stuff out here because I was sick to death of these patches of pollution just messing up my city. That's a fire, and the fire people will get it. They're usually pretty good. They usually have some really fast response times. Yeah, they're there already. It's all good. Well, they have response times if you keep, you know, enough fire engines nearby. Okay, well, the garbage may be another whole problem because that was the last thing I did before I started recording here tonight for you guys. And maybe that'll be a problem. We'll have to sort that out. One problem at a time. This is a really strange looking building. You know what? It looks like they tried to wrap something around the top and it slipped off. That's what I thought in my head at any rate. So I'm going to be planting trees in here and making this as pretty as I can. So you can come back and have a look at that another time. So that is urban renewal. If you put some money in the bank, you can take chances. So put some money in the bank. And the way to do that is just build slow, relax. You don't have to get to the end of the game because there isn't one. Mwah. Until I see you again, live your life happy and build it beautiful. Bye-bye.